What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I had to belch. I'm sorry. Guys, listen. From time to time, we do videos on here about mental illness and people getting caught up when people have mental disabilities and they don't get the help that they need, and the worst happens. Well, this story today I'm going to talk to you is out of Cranston, Rhode Island. This happened this past Saturday, and this is something to behold, and horrific as can be. You see this guy up here? Ladies and gentlemen, this guy that you see up here, his name is Rashad Talley, and he has a history of mental, illness. And at 27 or 28, depending on which news excerpt you get this from, he's 27, 28-ish. This guy has just been locked up this past Saturday for a hammer attack on a pregnant woman and her son. The injuries are so severe, she won't get on the camera and talk, and the son is still recuperating after getting a fractured skull. If that's not bad enough, what he said when police arrested him and how they say this went down is something to behold. Take a look at this.
First at 5:30, Cranston police say a woman and her child were taken to the hospital after they were attacked by a man with a hammer at the Riverbend Apartments on Saturday.
27-year-old Rashad Talley was arraigned on assault charges today. Kate Wilkinson spoke with neighbors who saw what happened after the attack. She joins us now live outside Cranston Police Department.
Yeah, Talley is being held without bail. It's for a bail violation in a previous separate case. But those who know Talley say he's a good man who was struggling with his mental health.
And everybody was just screaming, panicking, looking for the guy who did it.
A neighbor tells 12 News off camera she saw the chaotic moments that unfolded after Cranston police say 27-year-old Rashad Talley randomly attacked a woman and her child. Police say when they arrived at the Riverbend Apartments here on Dyer Avenue early Saturday afternoon, the victims had face and head injuries and there was blood everywhere.
And we seen the ambulance taking the little boy out.
The police report says a man identifying himself as Talley's brother told police it was unclear if Talley was taking medication for a mental health condition that he has, and that his mother is Talley's legal guardian. The police narrative says Talley lives in the apartment complex. When they knocked on his door, Talley answered and was taken into custody. Police say they found 2 hammers and a couple knives out in the open in his home. The report also noted the apartment appeared to be in disrepair, with parts of the drywall strewn across the apartment. Police say Talley was seen smiling as he was taken away, but neighbors who know Talley say many families in the apartment complex have entrusted him over the years to look after their children.
He's a good person. He just has a mental illness. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, nobody was there to help him.
Yet one 10-year-old neighbor says what happened this weekend will be hard to forget.
I don't feel like it's kind of safe.
The bail violation is for a 2024 case. He was accused of attacking a psychiatric care worker. He reached out to his attorney in that case, but have not yet heard back. Meanwhile, a GoFundMe has been set up for the victims of this attack, and the money will go towards medical expenses. Live in Cranston, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.
She's got like blood all over her face and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God.
An horrific hammer ambush in Cranston. Tonight, a pregnant woman and her son are recovering after police say a neighbor attacked them. This 6-year-old boy is still hospitalized at this hour after surgery. He has a fractured skull. The man accused of doing it is in custody. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Patrice Wood. The Night Team's Leanna Falk is live in Cranston with the disturbing details. Leanna?
Yeah, Patrice, Allison wasn't ready to speak with us on camera as she recovers alongside her son, who remains in the hospital tonight. But her neighbors are speaking out about the terrifying moments that unfolded here at the Riverbend Apartments over the weekend.
I just seen the kid holding his head, and there was just blood everywhere.
Police say it happened just after noon Saturday at the Riverbend Apartments on Dyer Avenue. Allison and her 6-year-old son, Zach, were ambushed by a man with a hammer as they walked outside their building.
I see the mom, she's holding her face. She's got like blood all over her face and stuff like that. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, that's pretty wild to do that. Like, that's very inhumane.
Police quickly set up a perimeter and arrested 28-year-old Rashad Talley inside a nearby building. A search of his apartment uncovered 3 hammers and multiple knives. According to a police report, Talley responded, of course, when asked whether he attacked the family.
Sad, honestly, because the guy who did it, he has mental problems really bad.
His brother later told investigators Talley suffers from schizophrenia. Neighbors told NBC 10 he had lived at the complex his entire life and recently stopped taking medication. Court records show he was arrested earlier this year for assaulting a healthcare worker in North Providence.
And his mom was actually calling over here and calling the helpline saying that he hasn't been taking his meds.
Allison, who is pregnant, suffered a fractured nose, cuts, and bruises. Her unborn child is okay, but Zach is still in the pediatric ICU with a fractured skull. His family says he'll need extensive physical and occupational therapy.
The kid doesn't deserve that, even the mother, especially.
Through her friends, Allison told NBC 10 she believes Talley is a danger to the public and fears for her family's safety when they return home.
It's the world we live in. Nobody's safe, really. But right here now, I'm safe. I feel safe.
And Talley remains behind bars on several charges, including felony assault. Allison's friends say that they are raising money to help cover some of Zach's medical bills, and also hopefully get her into a new apartment. We have a link to that fundraiser up on our website. That's turnto10.com.
All right, guys, you seen it. This guy right here, Rashad Talley, went off the deep end, attacked 2 people, a pregnant mother and a child, coming out of a house. And what's ironic, what's strange about this? 2 things. They said at 27 years old, this guy grew up in that damn apartment complex. He's still there. That's the first thing. Another thing is this. When they arrested him, he came to the house. Sir, did you attack these people out here? Of course. And they just took him. He has no bond. And on top of that, said he was entrusted to babysit neighborhood kids. Now, it's unfortunate what happened to these people, especially the little boy. And I want you to look at that picture. She got hit in the directly in the schnoz. Her eyes black. She ain't trying to get on camera. Her whole jaw messed up. Baby hit in the head, fractured skull. He laid up in the bed. That's horrific. That's horrific. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, but this type of stuff happens when people lose their minds, literally. And either they refuse to take medication or refuse to acknowledge something's wrong with them. It's something where we're seeing a growing surge in violent crimes from people that are mentally ill. And it's sad. I mean, they'll recover from this. And it's a GoFundMe. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. Some of you guys interested in that. But they'll recover from it physically, like I was telling you. But the psychological part of that, it's hard to get past. They're going to have PTSD every time they come out the house or walk by that spot. And it's upsetting. School just started, and here this little boy sitting up there with a fractured skull. And really, you don't know what can happen. Hopefully they'll make a smooth recovery. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't know if he wasn't taking his medication or if he was ever diagnosed. Well, he had to because he had mental illness. But if he was even following instructions. But, I mean, come on. At what point, man, do you take some responsibility for this, for the actions? Said he tore the apartment up. Drive all over the place. Having some type of psychotic fit. I wonder if he even lived with anybody. Or if anybody knew this and was really trying to get him help. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.